Welcome to the Geek Easy. Sit back, grab a libation of your choice, and relax, 'cause it's time to do some geek stuff in the Geek Easy. Welcome to the Geek Easy today, folks. Fellow geeks, grab a beverage of your choice, because I've had a couple days off lately, and I've been buzzing through some stuff that I need to read. And today, I finished reading Civil War, the trade paperback. I think I bought some of the floppies back then. I remember reading some of it, and this is just the main story. This doesn't have any of the tie-ins or anything like that. But I don't really remember much of it. And I saw this, I don't know if I got it at the used bookstore or I bought it someplace on sale, but I wanted to get it because I needed to reread it. For those of you who have been living under, comic fans who have been living under a rock and don't remember what this story was about, there was an incident at the beginning of the comic. You have a superhero team called the Thunderbolts, who I guess they were traveling around the country to film a reality show about a team, superhero team fighting crime. And they go up against some bad guys, and it goes horribly awry. And there's an explosion, a couple of the superheroes get killed, and a bunch of civilians get killed, which causes a bunch of anti-superhero sentiment, and the government to try and get involved, as they are wont to do. And they propose a superhero registration act, basically making all superheroes federal employees. They will reveal their secret identities. They will get, they'll get paid. They will get, benefits, time off, yada yada yada, and they will be going and fighting crime. And some superheroes are for this, and some superheroes are against it. And so basically you have the two sides. The team against it is led by Captain America, and the team for it being led by Iron Man. And the advertisement on this basically breaks down to, whose side are you on? One of the things I like about Mark Millar's writing in this is each side has some valid points. The pro-registration one is, one of the things they'd be trained in certain tactics, because you just don't want any rando deciding to put on a costume and going out fighting crime without any type of training. The pro-registration faction says, yes, the people need training. I mean, like I just said, you can't have some rando walking, just coming up, putting on a costume, and going out there untrained, and possibly endangering themselves and other people. This is the way it's controlled, and they're doing it legally as opposed to breaking the law by being a vigilante. The anti-registration people are, like, wait a minute, this is overreach. This is, your identity will get exposed to the public. Process, all this, and that was one of the underlying messages of the story was, how do you fix something like that? How far do you go? What how do you stop people from going out and just doing things like that, or should you stop it? Why would the government be in control of all this stuff? And it also shows what a contentious idea this was, because you're getting, family going against each other. You have the Richards, Sue and Johnny against Reed Richards and the Thing. You have just friends who are now going at each other, and to what cost are you going to, would something like this do? And so it was just nonstop action. So I mean, that is one of the things I liked about this book. Is it's not just something that you can you can do one of three things, or a combination. You can do it just for the action, you can read it for the message, or you can do it for a combination of both. And so and this story actually changed the Marvel Universe for a long time. And this was actually, I think, one of the events that was, one, well done, and two, led to some big changes, some ramifications far down the road, and made some good changes in the storylines of the comics. And I think, well, some of them weren't so good. The infamous Spider-Man, where he has to tries to get his identity erased from the public mind. I recommend this book. Just because it's well written. You have some of the great art by McNiven. Good, just really good stories. Good pacing. So, and it is a whole hell of a lot better than Civil War 2, which there was really no point to. So I'm going to give this a 4.25 out of 5. And if you haven't read it before, read it. If you have and you don't remember it well, read it. And if you're a big fan of the second Captain America movie, this is where they got a lot of that story from. So let me know in the comments below what you thought of the story. And like, subscribe, and most of all, enjoy your comics.